Is this it? Is this the Poa killer that we all want? Let's find out. Aloha again. Spring is in the air. Welcome back. Thanks for watching my videos again. And yeah, we're going to do something on the front lawns again today. So I think I touched on it in the last video. I'm going to be spot treating some weeds. So on the fair lawn I did treat it with some green force a couple of weeks ago, but what I did on the small lawn, I used the Roundup with no glyphosate, thinking it'd be alright to kill the weeds and not the grass. It's a full-on weed killer, just no glyphosate. So I've had a thought about what I can potentially use that on. I'll talk about it shortly, but what we'll do is we'll give the grass a cut because it's a lovely evening. The sun's shining right in my eyes, so it's going to be fun to try and get those straight lines, and yeah, we'll go from there. The Insta360 is already blown over. Let's go. So that was nice and easy. Nice little mow after work. Can't beat it again. We're still not taking off a lot of the lengthy bits there from around the tree, but yeah, bit of a bag. There was more when I did the back lawn. I probably did a full basket when I did the back lawn on my previous video, but yeah, that's what we're getting on here. It's nice, lovely and green. And yeah, it's coming along. So last week we put on the 1044 granular, and then on Sunday when it dried up a bit in the afternoon, I treated the area with the real mix, as I've been calling it, the ICL Greensmaster 1500 Cal Mag, humic, fulvic acid, and the bioactive seaweed and the mold turf, and it's responded quite well. So it's coming out of, what do you call it, dormancy in the UK, but it's getting there and it's waking up more. And overall, oh, let's see if we can get it down. Overall, the Swiss cheesiness is slowly filling in. The problem is what I'm going to try and talk about today is the Poa. And it's happening, not so much on here, but there is a couple of spots on here where it's happening. Just had one before around here. Where's it gone? 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 Yeah. So in this area here, we've got a bit. Apologise for the bright light. It's a lovely spring evening, but yeah. So we've got a lot of spots popping up on the lawn, especially on this side, but more on the other side. And I'll put a still in now, and you can see in the mornings on the camera where the dew is, the lighter spots of where the undesirables are. It's they're called Billy Milligan, the guy with multiple personalities. So yeah, I'm going to treat it now with something. So I had a thought of what we can treat it with, because last time I was on the front we did a little bit of a treatment. See where we can go. Yeah, did a bit of a treatment of the green force weed killer on this side to kill the weeds, and that's starting to work and take into account. So that one's dying off, whatever that is, that broadleaf weed. But next to it we've got some Poa plant there, Poa plant there. There's lots of it in here. So what I was thinking is, because in my last video I treated the other side with a bit of Roundup, didn't I? Non-glyphosate, I think it's not going to kill the grass. Lo and behold, it started to kill the grass. it's not a problem because I'm overseeding in April, I mentioned that, but it has left on these areas some patches where it's died off, it's gone all brown. So that was a weed around there that we spot treated, which killed the grass off. One's there and one there, so across it there's a few bits, but that's got me thinking, could this be a Poa non-glyphosate Poa destroyer? And that's what we're going to try today. So if we can spot spray as much as we can over the next couple of weeks when we're mowing, when we see it in the mornings, probably when it's dry, probably in the evenings then when I get back from work, just go, oh, I've done that. We can hopefully slowly kill these off without having to blitz the whole area. So it all depends on your lawn, how far you want to go. Up to a certain point I will kill it all off. I don't think we're at that point yet here. If that down at that bottom side, it could be bad. But in the US they use tenacity, which has got mesotrione as the active ingredient. I believe there is a product in the UK that can use that, but it's not licensed for use on lawns. It's a crop treatment, so on maize and stuff like that. I'll put the thing here, but you can't use it on lawns. And the other one is ethyl fumicate, which has been trialled in sports turf currently, I believe, from what I've been reading. That will destroy bent, destroy fescues, but it's ryegrass has got a good resilience against it. But again, it's a crop treatment to stop the Poa Annua growing in there. Yeah, so you can't really use it on your lawn. If you can, great. I don't advocate any of these because they're not legal. But what am I going on about now? So the Poa, so how do you control your Poa in your lawn? Good thick sward, so that's where the overseeding is going to come into it. Regular verticutting, because Poa likes to grow laterally, so if you're cutting through the grass and stress it out, it'll die off that way. And then the ryegrass, or bents, whatever you got, will start to grow and take up that area. The other thing is to long watering, so don't do short waterings because Poa's got short root mass, and they're not as long. So one deep watering, so the water gets deep into the soil. The Poa won't like that, so that'll help kill it off as well. Yeah, and other than that, spot spraying it with something. So I'm going to try this Roundup stuff now. So is this the Poa killer that we all want? Probably not. We want a general thing like they have in the States, but it's not available for us. It's very expensive. I spoke to some people at said place, can't remember what it was now, and yeah, I said to them, if you can use this, you could sell it, you could make a few quid. But anyway, so that's what we're going to start doing now. So I'm just going to start spot spraying, and then we'll come back in the weekend and we'll see how it's dying off. We'll go from there. So there we have it. We are today Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I think there's a very few of you who actually watch the channel, but anyway, we're here Sunday, a bit breezy, that's why you got the low view, but yeah, you can see from, when was it, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, when we started applying some of this stuff, you can see where I'm trying to kill off all these bits of Poa prior to the overseed. I've clearly missed lots. So there's some points like there, weed there that I've missed, big plant there, but it's going to be a process. I mean, a big plot there that I'm going to have to go through over the next couple of weeks to try and pick out or spot spray as many as I can, if I can get. Oh, the other thing, yeah, fence is gone. They've replaced it with a skip. Good news. But yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep spraying over the next couple of weeks and try and use that. So yeah, the non-glyphosate weed killer, Roundup, no glyphosate, but it kills everything else off. As you can see on the spotted lawn here at the front. Again, this is, I'm surprised at how many pole plants are in here. I don't know why it's been so rife. One there I need to spray. Another one there. Well, it's got one of the plants but not the other. Yeah, just keep on top of it. So, as I've mentioned, there are products out there that are not approved for use on home lawns. Callisto by Syngenta, which has a trimesone product in it, which is the same as tenacity in the US. And the other one is the ethofumicate, which again is being trialled from something that I've read online on sports turf. Kills off bent fescues, but rye is quite resilient to it, but Poa Annua isn't. So hopefully in the next few years, one of those will be approved for use on home lawns. It all depends. But at the minute, if you want to get rid of your Poa spot spray, you've got to pick it out, and then in the season you've got to be doing all your different stuff, which is likes of verticutting, regular mowing, and long deep waterings rather than regular short ones, as I mentioned earlier on. But yeah, on that we've got a bit of a result. Spin you around, have another look. So yeah, first day of spring, and we're in a really good place across all the lawns. And I'll take you in the back now. So I've cut the back on my failed lawn system, and it's the best it's looked for a long bloody time, I tell you. That's what happens when you use the same seed that's used at the Emirates in London by Arsenal FC. Hopefully it's not picking up as much brightness as it's seen on the screen, but in naked eye it looks really, really good. Obviously we've got these areas here from the wash where the seed didn't take and stuff like that. We know about that, but overall I'm happy with that. I mean, nearly 2 weeks on from a feed. Yeah, and it's golden. Kids can play football, dog can come play out. It's not going to be magic, but we'll get there. So on that, let's see if I can score a goal. Let's have a look and see. Blackburn didn't yesterday, did they? No, shocking. You should play for Blackburn. On that, enjoy your Mothering Sunday. Look after your mums. Say hello to them from me. And yeah, see you on the next one. Like, subscribe. I'm delicious. I'll be safe.